so this #1 welterweight contender has found his way back to a title fight. A lot of people didn't think he would get there, and he's made a career of proving doubters wrong.
You know, he carries a chip on his shoulder. You tell this man that he can't do something, right? He will make it a point to get that done. He said the moment he walked out the octagon last time and didn't win the belt, then I will be back. Benny smirked at him. Benny laughed, but his inner circle believed that it was only a matter of time before their guy got another chance, and when he got here, he'd get the job done.
Now, some would argue he wasn't ready the first time around. I think that's probably a little bit too simplistic, but there's no denying he has rounded out his game, he has evolved, he's maximized the developmental time, and a lot of people believe he will have a new champion by the team. So here he is, the Nigerian Nightmare, and you can also now call him the UFC welterweight champion. He had to go 10-0 in the UFC to finally realize that UFC belt, beat Tyron Woodley, and establish himself as the standard at 170 pounds.
And he never lost track of what was out in front of him. Even though he had to win 10 fights, Kamaru Usman understood that he would do whatever it took to become UFC champion, and when he got that opportunity, it was the wrestling, the cardio, and the ability to follow the game plan set out in front of him by Henry Hooft and Greg Jones that allowed him to blank Tyron Woodley on the scorecards and win that welterweight championship. Unbelievable performance by Usman.
Truly one of the hardest workers in the game, and if you watch that Woodley fight, you get the sense that it is going to take a Herculean effort for somebody to dethrone the new hunted at 170 pounds, Kamaru Usman. He is ready to go. That means so are we for our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jack Della Maddalena! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon.
Good.
All right, here we go with round one, featuring Perth, Western Australia's Jack Della Maddalena. You know what he can do with his jab. Undeniable death touch power in both hands. But at times his kryptonite has been the wrestling. Not to suggest that people have taken him down at will, but this division, unlike a lot of others, has mostly wrestlers and grapplers in that top 10. And you gotta think Jack Della Maddalena gets on the feet, his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get...
Oh, how comes this? Both men going for the finish.
Oh, he got to a spot.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Usman. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
field.
is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Straight right is there.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
2 minutes to go in round one. Very active in the clinch here and lands a beautiful shot to the head. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, we know knees to be some of the most destructive strikes in MMA, and he's got that part of his game going tonight.
He has got the knees going. He's throwing them in bunches.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Nice transition. Now he's got good body position, yup.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Right on the button.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you aim the knife, that one lands right on the spot. Oh, right hand landed. There you go.
Oh! Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant...
Nice leveraging.
Usman's in half guard. Ground and pound strike there now. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He passes to half.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. 2 minutes to go in round two. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom.
There it is. Now he's running them out. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut. Under a minute to go, round 2. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. Takedown attempt late in the round, and he gets it.
Getting them out here. Oh.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the horn mercifully, I think, for the fighters, signifying the end of the round, and what a 5 minutes it was. Both fighters got knockdowns there. We'll see who can adjust here in the next round.
Mercifully for the fighters, not so much
for
for
the
us.
fans, yeah.
No, we love it. The fans love what we're seeing in the octagon right now. Two guys willing to just lay it all out on the line, and you see them both having tremendous success in the stand-up.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Big shot to the head.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Body kick is there. Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence and not opening. He's effective straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad. Hurt him again. That knee hurt him. Oh, nice level change. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing. Beautiful ground strikes landed. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Usman. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Usman's in half guard now. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one.
Hurt him again. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Oh, right hand.
Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Short time now in the round.
Usman gets plastered by that uppercut. Well, I am not going out on a limb. Trying to finish this fight. Herb Dean steps in.
Oh my goodness.
What a fight. Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight. And the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs. And when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. We go back inside the octagon for the official decision. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 25 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Jack Della Maddalena!
All right, so there is a new world order at 170 pounds. Congrats to the new UFC welterweight champion of the world.
I can't say I'm surprised. We've seen this guy on his journey to this championship. At every step, he looked fantastic. And tonight, that continued in dethroning the long-reigning champion.
We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in her, they finna burn up. I'm coming on.